What's up, everybody? Mark Parson, cornerback pro, former NFL cornerback of the Houston Texans and New Orleans Saints, and now I'm coaching you guys up. All right, so this is the new batch of videos. It's 2023. I just posted like 2 videos prior to this talking about scooch technique and then kickstep, and then this is the same practice that we had on a Sunday. With my young fella, did a great job showing the inside shade, outside kickstep, press man technique. Now we're gonna go to my other young fella over here with his kickstep techniques and how we can improve to become the best ever. All right, make sure you guys email me at cornerbackpro@gmail.com. Cornerbackpro@gmail.com. Ask for the one-on-ones mastery program. It's crazy info in there that's going to make you at least give you the opportunity to improve your skills. And then I got some crazy videos, amazing videos coming out, fellas, that's going to help. I mean, I'm so much better at this now because I understand a lot more, even from a coaching perspective. Uh, so I'm gonna have some videos for coaches too, just like how to get a job. Like I've been helping a couple of my dudes get jobs, man. And hey, there's some. It ain't necessarily about how good you are as a coach, man. It's about networking and how to get that popping. So, man, majority of coaches don't make money. You'd be surprised, right? So you got to really be in this thing for the love of ball. But you want to provide for your family at the highest level. But anyways, this is not that. Just hit me up on another video. All right, this is kickstep. So let's watch it a few times. It's kickstep technique. All right, let me mute it first. All right. Okay. Let's watch it one more time. I'm moving everything. All right. Let's watch it one more time, fellas. Let's see what he's doing. All right, so he did outside. So let's say it's tight. Again, on this clip, we're not really thinking about down and distance per se. We're just doing press releases. All right. So press releases, you need to get like 10,000 reps in and be doing the correct technique. You need to understand. You should go through all my channel. I used to have like 1,000 videos. YouTube knocked me off, and I had to redo the videos. You know what I mean? But it's all good because I just want to help you guys. But look, you got to know the principles of why we're doing press. That's going to be in the one-on-ones mastery, and then you got to go through all my videos. I put up all this stuff for free. So you gotta understand what you're doing and why. And that's why these guys are in high school. All right, so a couple things. All right, so we talked about the main basic principles of press man. Remember, there's a whole bunch of different techniques. We're working on kick step technique right here, and I think he's outside shade, outside. I think yeah, outside shade. He may be head up, but either way, you can shade inside, you can be head up, you can be outside shade, right? But at the end of the day, you gotta know the technique. But what are the basic principles of all press man? No matter what technique you're using. Remember, I have a whole bunch of them, right? That I believe you should know. Okay? And it should be hardwired into your brain. But at the end of the day, eyes. Now what are we looking at, young fella? I think we looking up here. Well, my coach said we should look at the chest. Here's the thing. The issue is naturally sometimes, even if you were looking at the waist, sometimes during the play, your eyes may gravitate up, right? No matter what. Now, the better your eye discipline is, the more, discipline you'll be at looking at the waist the whole time. Thing is, they may come up. If your eyes start at the chest and your eyes come up, then you're gonna be looking at head and shoulders. And if you're going against Stephon Diggs, it's over. It's over. If he's got your eyes up here, you have no chance. None. No chance. All right, so help yourself out by getting disciplined to look at the waist the whole time. And even if your eyes do come up, if they start at the waist, they may come up here. You're still straight. If you start here, you're screwed because your eyes probably will come up if they're not disciplined. And then you're looking at the dude's head and he's giving you a head move. Bop, bop, bop. It's over. You're going to be on your heels getting juked out of your shoes. All right. So it looked like young fella looking at his chest. All right. So come on. Eyes, feet, hands. Eyes, feet, hands. Those are the basic principles of press, no matter what we're doing. So now let's go to the feet. Now that has more about understanding what you're going to do with your feet. I have to have a plan with my feet. So what technique? What technique am I do? All right, well today we're teaching kick step. So it looks like he's let's just say he's outside shade, outside kick step because this is a tight split, balls inside. Balls inside. All right, so that means he has a higher, he could run an under, he could run a dig, he could do an over route, drag route, hypothetically. But understand this, if I'm in man free, cover one, it means I got a free safety, right? So and I got a little clutter over here. So he's gonna be running into a whole bunch of traffic. But I'll tell you this, if he gets an easy release out, let's say I'm inside shade and he has a tight split. If he does an outside release and I give it to him very easily, then outside breaking route, it's gonna be tough to guard. All right, so just understanding, that's part of how you when you first assess everything, like where is the split, who I'm going against, what technique is best to use. You got to calculate that stuff in your mind very fast. It takes a lot of time to improve and understand football. It's football IQ, folks. Football IQ, right? You got to watch football. You guys don't watch football. You just watch TikTok highlights. But if you really want to get good, watch football, man. And the good thing for you is if you actually do this, everybody else is just watching TikTok highlights. So now you can actually improve and get everything you need in life. Get that NIL deal that you want, right? Because you're at Ohio State. All right. So, anyways, back to the kick step. So, eyes gotta have better. Now let's watch this kick step. Okay. So I already see some improvements we can do. So his kick step is not confident. Now, what do you mean, Coach Parson? It's like a double tap. So we gotta. It's not. It needs to be just a subtle step. You're smooth with it, man. A subtle step. Just be smooth with it. But if you're nervous, because there's few things that could be nervous. It's not hardwired into your brain what you're supposed to do. So you're not trusting yourself. All right. At cornerback, you gotta have supreme confidence, and that comes from building legs of work, meditation, repetition. You know what I mean? Understanding, which I'll share another video. All right, so he does a double tap. Shows me not confident. It's a subtle step, just like young fella did in the previous video. All right, I can tell you're not confident. So we got to do better with our eyes right here. And this is all work. This is why we do it. So I'm not criticizing him. This is my young fella. He's actually really good. He's smooth. He isn't. He's a natural. All right, so double tap. All right, and that's what I told him. I was like, hey, look, we got to do this. We got to do that. He's like, yep, I feel it, coach. So that's how you improve, man. All right, now let's talk about, all right, so remember our kick step technique. Remember this. All right. And if I can get this kid good, man, I think he's like 6'2". He can run. I mean, and I worked with him when he was a little younger. I actually have a video when he was younger, maybe a few years ago. But so eyes better. Just get that kick step more confident. It's just a subtle step. Now remember this. Now we have a plan with our feet. The goal after that is we always talked about the press. We don't want to open the gate, which he didn't do. Our goal is to get 1 to 2 shuffles laterally. All right, so eyes, feet, hands. So feet, 1 to 2 shuffles laterally. And the goal is to bow him out. Okay, it's not necessarily, if you can catch a dude off guard, that's cool. But as you progress into higher levels of ball, it's going to be, you're not going to necessarily be jamming a dude all the way to the bleachers, is what I'm saying. So as we improve our technique, 1 to 2 shuffles laterally, I saw something with his shuffle. Let me see if you guys can see it. Watch his shuffle. So improving your shuffle, okay? That's extremely important. That's one of the things I actually do at the beginning of when I train like corners, when I teach corners, or press man. I have them do gashers, but I have them do gashers and shuffles. So they're like, oh man, you can't imagine how much their legs are burning. Then we do mirror drills, and I don't like have a time. I like burn these muscles to get them comfortable in this position, because this is press man. I gotta be comfortable. These muscles gotta work. So watch this shuffle with his feet though. All right, let's slow this. Let's see if I can slow this down. Let's see if you guys can see it. Watch the right foot. Watch this foot, what it does. So this is the kick step. He did outside shade, outside kick step. Now watch this foot right here. There's no other coach. I promise you, there's no other coaches in the. There's no. I'm sorry, but hey, look, there's nobody in the on planet Earth breaking this down like this, man. And if they are, they probably learn from me because I've been doing this for a long time, over 10 years. All right, that's enough of me bragging. So notice this. This foot actually came in. So we did a kick step. So it came in, and then this foot went behind his. So this is not a great shuffle. So you got to work on your shuffles, guys. So that's what I told him. I said, you're cross. Because at first, here's what I thought he was doing. All right, and I'll let you see his fast mode. So I said, young fella, I thought he was like one. All right, so just notice there's a couple things. The worst things you can do in your press is to crossover run immediately, and they do it in the NFL, bro. Like they got dudes in the NFL crossing over immediately in their press man, which is a no-no. You need to get at least 1 or 2 shovels, right? Right here, he's not. At first, when I saw him do it a couple times, I thought he was crossover running. I was like, hey, I think you're crossing over, and then I looked at it. He's not. He's not. He's shuffling. The only issue is his feet are like crossing under or crossing. They're basically crossing, but he's shuffling. So that's something we got to work on in his shuffling ability and shuffling technique. It's just a shuffle, just a regular shuffle, because he's crossing. Now he's really good at like staying in front of cats though. And you know what? I'm not saying that it's wrong right now. I'm just talking about perfection of it. But maybe I need to maybe it's a way that works. Maybe it works better. It's something I gotta research and study to see. Maybe it's a good thing for him, you know, or maybe he'll be off balance and he'll be shuffling, and to me, the shuffle needs to be like almost like a basketball, which we'll talk about by the way. Oh, you know what? Since I got like 3 more minutes, check this out. I talked to a former Michigan State basketball coach and Georgia head coach, basketball coach. And he was talking about the similarities of basketball and football and how he learns. He actually learns from football. And I sent him an email because I was on a call with him. And I was just telling him about because I have my niece. She's a point guard at University of Richmond. And I noticed something that basketball players do. They like open the gate. When they're at the top of the key, they like open the gate. But I was like, if they train like me, how I train my guys when it comes to shuffling, I was like, it may improve their basketball defensive skills. Because when I hoop guys, I play like full court press like this, and my goal is to cut them off without like guessing or hopping. So it just like helps my skill set. It's like sometimes I just want to get a workout. I may not even shoot the ball, you know. I may literally just go out there, let's play full court, and my goal is to work these muscles and stay in front of guys. And they hate it. It's so funny. They're like, yo, this dude don't get tired. What's up with that? But that may be something good for y'all to work on y'all press man skills. Obviously, in basketball, you can't strike, you can't use your hands. But look, stay in front of cats. Mirror them. Stay in front of them. Stay square. Try your best. Work your best to stay square. All right. Now, so my point is this. Back to the shuffle. We need to work on our shuffle because it's almost like crossing over. And then you got these long arms, bro. Strike. Let's see if his thumb is up. Nope. I don't think so. Nope, it's not. It's not. And the reason before we go, the reason why you want your thumb up, it's a couple of reasons. It's difficult for me to necessarily tell right here, but when your thumb is like sideways, matter of fact, when your thumb is up, you actually have it's stronger. It's a stronger strike. If your thumb, and you can put your hand out right now, okay? If let's say your fingers are up and your thumb is like sideways, that it's not as strong. Like you can push, somebody could literally push and your arm will bend. When your thumb is up, it's like a jab. Boom. Okay? So anyways, make sure you guys check out the rest of the videos. We're gonna put out some great content, man. Get you guys better. Get this NIL deal, right? get some pro money, get these contracts. Peace.